Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
No.
Holy crap. Look. What's up, guys? It's just me.
How are you?
Today, we'll explore cases where corrupt officers were brought to justice by their colleagues. Let's begin with a case involving an officer who unnecessarily escalated a simple situation, showing no regard for a disabled elderly man.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we got.
You have to use it for us.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Can I get a card from you?
I don't have one now. We don't have one. They don't give us cards.
Hold on. We have cards.
On July 26, 2021, the Orangeburg Department of Public Safety received a call about a person knocking on doors while carrying a gun. Officer David Lance Dukes responded to the scene and immediately escalated the situation.
Hey, let me see your hands. Berg, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, Burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun now.
The officer saw Mr. Mario and Mr. Gaillard at the scene and, without investigating further, moved to detain them. However, the situation was about to take an even more troubling turn.
Put your hands behind your back. Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck.
Ain't no gun.
You're not listening, dude. Hey, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
right,
I
I'm
don't
just
own
asking.
no gun. I don't
Turn
own
back over. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
I ain't own no gun.
The door's unlocked. It's not always so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is.
After thoroughly searching both men, the officer found no weapons on them. He also checked the surrounding area and found no gun. It was clear that the officer had made a huge mistake. One of the neighbors even came out to confront the overzealous officer.
25 city, got one tank.
Put your leg that way so you
I'm
can stand
just
up.
here.
All right, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. Hold on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the
Yep.
house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You
And-
wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You had to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep.
Mr. Gaillard had been brutally thrown to the ground, causing concern among the other officers on the scene. However, Officer Dukes showed no remorse for his actions and even lied to the arriving officer about what had happened.
Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yep. You bust my head down on the cement. Yep. You bust my head.
All right, let me tell you what happened.
His forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. I had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing is
down
putting
in
this up behind the
cement.
tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went on to the
And
ground.
then you bust my head down
That's what
on the cement. You bust my
Yeah,
forehead.
your head did hit the cement.
Damn right, cause you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the
It was devastating to see the cop lying on his body cam, completely unaware of the severe consequences he would soon face. Meanwhile, Mr. Gaillard was crying out in pain severely injured and distressed by the ordeal.
Head down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complaint?
Bust my head down.
We're trying to get the name of the complainant.
You
So
bust my head. You bust my head down on the cement. I ain't got nothing to use.
Putting your change back in your pocket.
Damn right. You slam my head down. Okay. Yeah.
What are we doing? I guess Sam was going to check him out.
There ain't nothing about here wanting to press charges on.
Who called?
Dukes faced criticism from the other officers, who eventually decided to release Mr. Gaillard and remove his handcuffs.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we
You
got.
have to use it for us.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his
You
intention
use
was.
it for us. You need to look at the camera.
Alright. The officer did wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead. Damn right. You gonna pay me for that shit.
Mayor, I'm going to take that into evidence of what he had.
What?
Well, I mean, you know, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun.
It was alarming to witness how the officer continued to attempt to justify his actions. Eventually, Mr. Gaillard was released from the cuffs, and emergency medical services, EMS, were called to attend to his injuries.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where
There ain't nothing there.
that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
These dogs officer.
Got it
No.
on camera.
Yeah, my
All
dog
right, that's
stick.
fine.
A dog stick.
So he can come out of cuffs?
Yes. Take him out of handcuffs.
You want me to check you out?
you mind looking? Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
You were wrong for that.
Losing consciousness?
Yeah. Listen.
As EMS attended to Gaillard, Mario approached the officer and requested a business card, something every officer is required to provide. However, the power-tripping cop refused to comply with this basic request, but it wasn't long before he was owned by the sergeant.
I don't have one now. We don't have one. They don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards.
I get ready.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Brandon, he can get his stuff off the car.
Dude, please say badge number.
1059.
The sergeant looked at the corrupt officer with disdain, and soon after, both Mario and Gaillard left the scene. Following the incident, Officer Dukes was promptly terminated from the department. He faced charges of first-degree assault and battery, leading to his arrest and booking into the Orangeburg County Detention Center. However, this was not the end of the repercussions. For Gaillard, he proceeded to file a civil rights lawsuit against both the department and the city. Eventually, the city of Orangeburg opted to settle the lawsuit for $650,000. Well, this officer was immediately rectified, but the actions of this next cop were shocking.
Don't ever touch me again. Sir. Get the off me. Sir.
On November 19, 2021 in Sunrise, Florida, police officers were attempting to apprehend a potential suspect when Sergeant Christopher Pulis arrived at the scene, clearly agitated.
On my wrist, I can't move. Marshall, let go. So what you gotta do? So just get in the car. All right, just get in the car. No, he doesn't want in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. What's up? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You play with the wrong mother. What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me. Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
The agitated sergeant immediately used force on the suspect, prompting a female officer to intervene and attempt to pull him away. However, she couldn't anticipate what would unfold next.
Do what you gotta do. Don't
No.
ever touch me again.
Sir.
Get the off me.
Sir. Just let it be.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Sergeant Police became uncontrollably angry and attempted to choke the female officer who was simply performing her duties. Here's the full incident captured from another body cam.
Oh, my wrist, I Once you get in the car, she'll let go. So why she said it's running?
So just get in the car.
She's gonna break my wrist.
All right, just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car. Then.
Get in the car.
Just get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You play with the wrong mother. You gonna mace me, mace me. Look at me. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body. Do what you gotta do.
No.
Sir. Get the off.
Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Following the incident, Sergeant Police was charged with 4 crimes, including battery and assault on a police officer. Despite pleading not guilty, he decided to step down and retire from his position. Well, sometimes police officers come in handy, just like in this case where they taught a lesson to this corrupt deputy.
You said or something that you did, she felt was aggressive. So
Wow, guys. Holy crap. Look. What's up, guys?
In April 2024, First Amendment Auditor Justin, known for his YouTube channel, The Random Patriot, visited the Lonoke County Courthouse to conduct a First Amendment audit. However, upon entering the facility, he received a peculiar response from a deputy regarding public photography.
Hello, I was just reading your signs real quick. I'm working on a story. I was just coming in to work on my story here in the building. I don't need to go in the courtroom. What's that?
don't record me.
Do you work for the public? Who do you work for, man?
I work for the sheriff's office.
Okay, then I can record you. It's actually my First Amendment right to do that. If you work for the government, I'm allowed to record anyone that works for the government in their course of duty.
Anything you have in your pockets goes in the bucket.
Sure. I'm not here to start anything with anybody. I just wanted you to know that. Can I get your name, please? Mabels? Okay, thank you. I'm Justin.
Justin proceeded inside and continued recording for a few minutes until he entered a room where he encountered 2 officials who would soon create a scene.
I have a camera and people don't like that, and so sometimes it turns into that.
The cannon up there, it's pretty neat.
I was checking that out when I first got here. It's a 3-inch rifle, they were calling it.
Yeah, they've got the rods out there in the glass cases.
Oh,
that
for real?
They used to stuff the cannonballs in it. You
Out
want to get
here?
those glass cases?
Oh, I didn't know that's what that
They go
was.
to the cannon.
Oh, cool. Thank you. What the hell? Y'all shut the door on me?
Oh, we were just talking about something.
Talk about me?
No,
Why you shut the door on me then?
it wasn't on you. We just sometimes close the door like when court's going on and we're having
Okay.
conversations.
So you don't care if I'm filming, but as soon as I leave, you're gonna shut the door on me?
No.
Oh, I can ask you. I'm not saying you can. I'm just asking you.
No,
It was a question.
I think you're being very defensive. We're not trying to attack you at all. We were just talking.
Well, you're like, hey, go check out this, and then the door shuts.
Oh no, I was just talking to her.
Hey, go outside and look at that, and then the door shuts.
Tensions escalated quickly as Justin expressed dissatisfaction with how the officials closed the door. Before long, the deputy also became involved in the confrontation.
What were you saying that you wanted the door shut for?
I was talking to her about stuff that actually is confidential about our job, and we don't want people that are
Were
in the
you?
hallway for
What was the
court to
subject?
hear things. I don't have to tell you that.
Okay. It's because you know.
No, it's because
That's what
I
it was.
closed the door because we
Alright.
are allowed to do that. In our
I'm not saying you
office.
aren't. I was just
But
asking.
You are welcome to film here. Like I don't have any
No, I don't.
from this office.
I don't even want to bother y'all anymore. I was just kind of like, that was weird. The door got shut on me.
Excuse me.
Oh no.
I'm not, you don't need to be combative in our office. None of us
I'm not combative. I was laughing. You got.
asked you why you're being combative with us.
When was I being combative?
And I asked you if we want to close our office.
When was I being combative?
The woman falsely informed the deputy that the auditor was being confrontational, despite him merely asking a straightforward question. Already on strained terms with Justin, the deputy proceeded to escalate the situation further.
Well, you can't do that. If you lock it, then you need to lock it for everyone. Here, just so you guys know, and I'm not trying to be mean, but if you shut that for me, you got to shut it for everybody. You can't just pick and choose me.
Ask nicely.
You can't pick and choose me.
Move on.
It's everyone or no one. It's everyone or no one. This camera has nothing to do with it.
She just asked you nicely to move on.
And I don't have to, but I really was. But I don't like being told what to do either. I was literally walking away.
Okay, well, something that you said or something that you did, she felt was aggressive. So it.
Well, I have it all on
I
camera,
have
thankfully.
the
Thankfully,
right to ask you to move on.
No, you actually
if
don't.
They feel that way.
you don't though. So law
Yeah, because my
trumps
job
feelings.
is to secure them
But you-
from the public.
But you, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I promise you, it's not. So your job is
That is what I
to
sit
follow
over
the
here
law.
8.5
Your job's to
hours a
follow
day
the
for.
law, and their feelings don't trump the law.
The auditor was correct, demonstrating a clear understanding of the law compared to the deputy. However, complicating matters further, another official arrived at the scene and attempted to assert his authority.
So go.
I'm not going with you. I'm going the opposite way you go. So whatever way you go, I'll go the opposite. How about that? I don't like being told what to do for no reason.
I shut the door because we're trying to have court down there and you're being really loud. So I need y'all to move. Going down the road, please.
You can't.
Thank you.
All right. I'm not going to interrupt anything.
I'm not gonna argue with her.
All right, I'm not going to argue with you either, sir. Can I get your name real quick, please?
No, sir.
Do you work for the public?
I do not.
You don't?
I do not.
Well, then where do you have business telling anyone what to do?
Because I'm in charge of this courtroom.
So you don't have any business
Get outta
telling me
here.
what to do? No.
Go on.
If you don't work for the public, I don't want to hear from you, sir.
Justin was aware that he was right, and he refused to be intimidated by the tyrant who kept on pressing him.
You just a normal citizen, or do you work for the public?
I don't work for anybody but the Judge Parker. And you're interrupting my court.
I'm not interrupting anything.
Just go.
Hey, if you quit talking to me, I'll quit talking to you, and then there's no sound. So what am I
You just
am I
want to argue with
interrupting?
somebody, so just go.
I'd rather you just left me alone, honestly.
Well, you started it, go.
No, I didn't. Y'all started it. I'm minding my own business, asking questions about the building. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about this building and Lone Oak, and that's all I've been doing this entire time, and I have it all on video.
Okay.
So you guys are starting stuff with me because I have a
Ask
camera,
you to keep it down because we're out trying to have court.
and I'll agree to that.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
So if you have that badge on, it says you work for Lone Oak County, so you do work for the public, so you do need to tell me your name.
Yes.
What's his name?
My name's Bobby.
I'm gonna find it one way or another. Please
Bobby.
just tell me your last name and what your position is here. Otherwise,
I'm a
you have no
bailiff
business.
Here at Lone Oak County.
All right, and what's your last name, sir?
McMillian.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shortly after the official left, Justin began to explore the courthouse. To his surprise, the deputy did something foolish that shocked the auditor.
Is that you?
What's going on? That's not telling me anything.
I got a call from the ladies downstairs about a bad person in their office.
Oh, combative. So the fire truck here?
Asked him to leave.
I was trying. Oh. Oh, weird. Well, there's she told two lies right off the bat, and I have it all on film, but
What's going on?
I'm not being combative with anyone. I've been extremely polite. All I've done is ask questions about the building and about Lone Oak, trying to find out more about the history, and I have it all on film from the very second I got here. So this all started when I was actually just talking to some ladies down here in this back office, and they were being cool. They're like, oh, you can film, check this out, check that out. And then they're like, hey, check that out in the hallway. So I go check it out in the hallway, and the door slams behind me. But it didn't shut, it kind of slammed and then came back open. So I was just like, what?
The deputy had pressed the panic button, setting off an alarm that brought the chief of police to the location. Soon after, the sheriff also arrived, and both officials seemed puzzled about the situation that had unfolded.
You gotta understand, we got a heightened sense of
No, you're
alert when somebody presses a
They shouldn't have done that.
The sheriff's office comes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
The
guys.
sheriff's office comes,
Holy
the
crap.
police
Look.
Hang tight.
What's up, guys? It's just me.
How are you?
Hey, no, I'm cool, man.
This is Sheriff Staley.
Hey, I'm Justin, dude.
Yeah, what's up?
I didn't know
You
the...
wanna calm the...
I don't mind talking to him again. I'll tell him what happened
No, you're
again.
fine.
Here, I'm just checking out. I'm learning about the history of Lone Oak, about the courthouse. I've been extremely polite with everyone, just like I am right now. Asking questions. When was the building built? Blah, blah, blah.
No, you're good, but when they push an alarm, we don't know what it is. We
Oh.
don't do like a 911 call.
No, you guys did what you were supposed to do. Yeah.
It's a hey, come on.
Right, yeah.
Come fast.
I thought someone was hurt. I was trying to get out of the way. I didn't know it was me. I was like, what the heck?
If you want to let them all go. And, hey, Danny, will you turn my lights off?
It was shocking to see both the sheriff and the chief of police respond to what turned out to be a non-issue. The deputy clearly needed to be educated about not causing unnecessary panic over someone exercising their First Amendment rights.
Whenever they push a button, we're all going to come because we don't know what it is. It's not like a call that says, hey,
Right.
well, this is what we've got. If that was a call, Matt would have showed up and handled it.
Imagine hitting the Imagine hitting that button, knowing what's going to happen over me.
Well, we're going to,
Over me.
I'll put together.
Well, next time you're going to be like, is this a real emergency or is it a guy with a camera?
But what I'll do is get with all the elected officials, and I'll go over with them exactly what this is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, even if you didn't know what this was, it's a guy with a camera.
Right.
It's a guy with a phone in his hand on a stick.
I agree. We agree.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
of course, there's no trouble here. We just
Cool.
We're coming to make sure.
Exactly when I came in and they said they pointed to you, and I'm like,
That-
okay, what's going on?
That's when I was like, oh, I see what's
like,
happening.
Let's just
Dean's going
try to figure that out.
Yeah. Cool, funny, weird.
Anyway,
I'll let you guys get back to it.
Justin. John Staley.
Nice to meet you, John.
You need something, you let us know.
Appreciate you guys.
Come visit. What I'll do for
You guys are sheriff's office, right?
He's a police chief.
You're the police chief. Okay.
City police department.
And you're the
I'm
sheriff.
the sheriff.
Gotcha. I was thinking you were the deputy chief when you said that. So you're the police chief.
I'm the police chief.
Gotcha.
What I will do, and I guess it needs to be done, is I'll go through with all the elected officials and try to set up a time to say, hey guys, let's go over the Second Amendment,
Yeah.
the First Amendment, and what the difference is between the first, coming and doing this, because you can really. A lot of guys that do this also carry fire.
I mean, they'll wear full masks and they'll be scary.
Both officials were exceedingly courteous and patiently listened to the entire situation, eventually acknowledging that the deputy had made a mistake. They promptly cleared the misunderstanding, allowing Justin to continue without further incident. Justin then approached the deputy and imparted a lesson on the law to ensure such misunderstandings would not recur.
They're probably going to come talk to y'all and make sure you understand when to and not to hit the emergency button, because that was not a good thing to do. They're kind of upset about that. Was that you that hit it? They said it got hit from up here, Miss Mabel. How come you hit it? You know, next time they're gonna wonder if it's a real emergency or not. So, you know, the boy who called Wolf story.
The deputy was visibly ashamed and avoided facing Justin or offering any defense. Meanwhile, the sheriff took the opportunity to engage with the public officials, likely imparting a lesson on respecting constitutional rights. And that wraps up our video for today. We've delved into cases where corrupt law enforcement officers were held accountable and taught a lesson by their peers. It's always encouraging to witness officers correcting their colleagues' misconduct. In the first case, the officer lost their job and faced charges. An important reminder that ego should never outweigh the law. If you agree, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing for more updates on cases like these. If you enjoyed this video, check out the next one here.